Hi, my friend. This is Julian Croft, and this guided sleep meditation has been recorded for you tonight as a way to gently step out of the busier, noisier, more insistent activity of the thinking mind and to find your way into a deeply restful, truly peaceful, and completely satisfying night of your purest sleep. Perhaps tonight the mind has been doing what minds so often do at the end of a long day, running its commentary, finishing its sentences, returning to conversations that already happened, or to plans that do not yet exist. Perhaps there is a part of you that feels as though every thought that arrives is a question that must be answered before rest is allowed. If any part of that feels familiar to you, then you are in exactly the right place tonight, because what I would like to offer you in this session is not the forcing of silence, not the emptying of the mind by effort or by will, but something much quieter than that and much more natural. A new and more easeful relationship between you and the thoughts that come. This session is not asking you to stop thinking. It is not asking you to become something other than what you are. The mind that narrates and comments and continues its work long past the moment it was needed. That mind is not a problem to be solved tonight. What this session offers is a way of sitting just a little differently in relation to all of that, so that each thought can arrive and be received and continue on its way without you needing to follow it, without you needing to answer it, without you needing to do anything at all before sleep is finally allowed to come. That is the only intention here. To let the mind discover that it was never required to resolve everything first. So now, if you haven't already, allow yourself to settle into whatever position feels most completely comfortable to you. Whether you are lying back on your bed or resting in a chair, whether it is your left side or your right, or flat on your back, with your arms resting softly at your sides. There is no correct position here, only the one in which you find your body most willing to let go. And once you have found that place, you can take a moment to notice the surface beneath you. The mattress or the chair or whatever it is that is right now holding you up, and to simply allow that surface to do all of the work, because you do not need to hold yourself up tonight. Your body does not need to stay ready or alert or braced against anything. The surface beneath you is entirely capable of receiving all of that weight. Every pound of it, every ounce of tension stored in the shoulders or the lower back or the hips, all of it can be given downward right now, and the surface will accept it without complaint, without effort, without any need for you to manage how that happens. Just the gradual and deeply natural settling of weight into support. Your legs can lengthen just a little more. Your arms can rest a little more heavily where they lie. Your hands can uncurl very slightly, and you can feel, even now, the very first beginnings of a growing, comfortable, and almost welcome heaviness, moving down and down through the body, finding its way toward the ground beneath you. And in a moment, whenever it feels completely natural to you, you can allow the eyes to close, or perhaps they have already begun to do so on their own. There is no need to hurry this. The eyes may close fully and softly, or they may simply grow heavier and heavier until the closing happens all by itself. And as the outside world begins to soften and to recede, and the sounds of the room grow quieter and more distant. You may begin to notice something very faint at the edges of awareness, a quality of stillness, not forced, not arranged, just there. The way stillness always is, when the noisier parts of things finally begin to settle, as if somewhere just at the edge of where thoughts live, there is a surface, very still, very quiet, and very, very patient, receiving the night. Now, allow your awareness to move very gently to the breath, not to change it, not to deepen it by force or to slow it by effort, only to notice the breath moving in its own completely natural and automatic way. The rise of the chest with each breath in, and the long, easy, softening release of each breath out. And as you continue simply noticing the breath moving on its own, allow your awareness now to travel slowly and without any hurry at all, beginning at the very top of the head, noticing the scalp and any subtle tightness that may live there, perhaps behind the eyes or in the small muscles at the temples, where so much of the day's thinking tends to gather and to hold. And as you notice those small muscles, there is no need to force them open, only to let them know that they are seen, that the work of the day is done now, and that they, like the rest of you, are entirely allowed to settle and moving now down through the forehead, noticing any furrow or frown or quiet grip still held there from a thought that passed hours ago, letting that soften now and smooth, and down into the eyes themselves, resting now behind closed lids. The small muscles all around the eyes releasing so completely, and the jaw, perhaps the teeth have been lightly pressed together. Perhaps the tongue has been held against the roof of the mouth. Allow the jaw to soften now, just a little. Allow a small space to open between the teeth. The tongue resting very softly at the bottom of the mouth, not held, not braced, just resting. And the throat and the back of the neck releasing now, and the shoulders. This is where so many of us carry the weight of what we have not yet said or done or resolved. And those shoulders can begin to fall just a little away from the ears, downward. And that falling is the body's own intelligence, settling what it no longer needs to hold. And down through the arms now. The long muscles of the upper arms, the elbows, the wrists, and the hands. Noticing any tightness still held in the fingers. The grip of a thought that no longer needs to be gripped. And allowing those fingers to soften and uncurl. The hands growing beautifully heavy and warm and completely still. And the awareness moving down now into the chest. Noticing the breath there, rising and falling, rising and falling, completely on its own. And the chest softening with each exhale. A little more open, a little more deeply settled, and the belly rising and falling with each quiet breath. And as it does, perhaps you can feel the very beginnings of a deeply comfortable sinking sensation, as if the body were slowly and so completely naturally finding its own level, the way water finds its level, the way settled things always do. And down through the lower back, all of that stored tension and carrying weight being given very slowly downward through the hips and the pelvis and the long muscles of the thighs, releasing now, layer by layer, and the knees and the calves and the ankles, and finally the feet, the arches of the feet softening, the toes spreading very slightly and going still. The entire body now resting with a beautifully satisfying, deeply welcome heaviness. From the top of the head to the soles of the feet, everything settling, everything released into the patient, and completely capable support beneath you. And as the body settles so completely into this growing quiet, you may notice that the mind is still moving. And this is perfectly natural. This is what minds do. And there is nothing wrong with a mind that is still finishing its sentences, still returning to the conversations of the day, still making its small notes about what was said and what was not said, and what might need to happen tomorrow, what some might call the commenting mind, or simply the mind that is still, even now, doing its work. And that mind does not need to be stopped. It does not need to be argued with or silenced or told that it is wrong. Because here is something that can change everything about this moment. You do not need to follow each thought that arrives, or perhaps you only notice it from a comfortable distance, and let it continue on its way. Because a thought that arrives and is not answered does not stay forever. It is not as permanent as it might feel. It arrives. It exists for a moment. And then, with nothing to hold it here, it continues on. The way all things continue on when we stop insisting that they stay. And you can listen to the thoughts that come, or you can simply rest just a little further back from the place where they arrive. Noticing that you are not each thought, that you are the quieter thing in which thoughts are appearing. Like ripples on a surface, arriving not from anywhere planned, not heading anywhere decided, just arising and passing. And the surface underneath every ripple always perfectly still. You may find that some thoughts are louder than others. Some thoughts like to announce themselves. They jump and they insist, and they feel as though they absolutely must be addressed before anything else can happen. And some thoughts arrive very quietly and pass so gently that you barely notice them. And you can allow both kinds without being required to answer either one. Because this is perhaps the most quietly powerful and most completely releasing thing you can learn tonight. That not every thought is a question, and not every arrival is an obligation. A thought can come, and you can offer it your calmest acknowledgement. And then allow it to move on through. Without any answer needed. without any resolution required. Before rest is finally allowed to come, and now, as the body rests in this quieter, more settled place, and as the thoughts continue their passing, I would like to invite you to allow a place to form at the very edges of your awareness. You do not need to see it clearly. You do not need to arrange it or build it by effort. Simply allow it to arrive in the way that quiet places have always arrived, in dreams. And what is forming now at the edge of things is the sense of standing at the bank of a very still and very quiet pond. At night, the air around you is cool and deeply soft. And the sounds here are the smallest sounds. A faint movement in the grasses at the water's edge. The distant, almost inaudible call of something far away in the dark. And directly before you, the surface of the water, dark and perfectly still. No wind tonight. No disturbance. The water receiving the darkness, the way darkness can be received when nothing is resisting it. And above the pond, if you look up, just faintly, stars. Reflected in that dark surface. So quietly, so far below the sky, and yet so perfectly present there. And you can simply stand here at the edge of this water breathing and settling, and feeling how very safe it is to be here. In this completely quiet place, where nothing is required of you, and nothing needs to be answered. Only the water and the dark and the soft, patient stillness of this most beautiful and most peacefully settling night. And as you stand here at the edge of this still pond, you may begin to notice something very slowly, very naturally beginning to happen. Above the water, somewhere in the unseen dark, above and beyond you, there are trees, old trees, their branches extending out and over the surface of the pond. And from those branches, very slowly, very gently, a leaf is falling. You can watch it if you wish. Or you can simply be aware of its arrival. The way you become aware of small things on the edge of sleep. The leaf comes down so slowly through the cool night air. Turning very slightly as it falls. And then, with the softest, most completely undramatic, and most naturally settling contact, it lands on the surface of the water, and the surface receives it without ripple, without disturbance, without any need to understand what kind of leaf it is or where it came from or what it means. The surface simply opens itself to receive. And the leaf rests there for a moment, just resting. And then, very slowly, without being pushed, without being forced, it begins to sink. Turning very slightly as it descends. Moving downward into the dark water. Growing smaller as it goes. And the surface above it settling back to its original and completely undisturbed stillness. As if the leaf had never arrived at all. And the pond does not follow it down. The pond has no need to follow. What has passed through has passed through. And the surface remains. Just as still, just as patient, just as quietly open as it was before. And now you may notice that you are no longer only watching this pond. Something has shifted very gently and without announcement. And you understand that you are this pond. That this still, dark, patient, receiving surface is you. Not the part of you that thinks, not the part of you that narrates, but the deeper, more ancient, more completely settled part of you. The part that has always been here beneath all the activity, receiving everything that arrived and releasing everything that was ready to go. And now, another leaf. This one arriving a little faster, perhaps landing with the same soft contact. And you receive it effortlessly, because receiving is what you do. This is your nature. And the leaf rests on your surface for a moment, and then begins its slow, unhurried, beautiful descent downward into the quiet dark below. And you do not need to follow it. You never needed to follow it. It was never yours to carry all the way down. It only needed to be received and released. And some of these leaves are small thoughts. The ordinary small commentary of a mind doing its evening work. And some of them are larger, heavier, the ones that feel as though they must be answered before anything else is permitted. And you may notice that even the heavier ones when they land here on this patient surface, are received in exactly the same way. Without alarm, without urgency, without any requirement that you do something about them. Right now, in this moment, they land, they rest, and when they are ready, They begin their slow, descending, settling journey downward. Through the dark water. And the surface returns. To its own deep, beautifully quiet, settled stillness. The stars still reflected very faintly in that dark mirror. The cool air still moving so softly around you. And the trees above still releasing their slow and unhurried offerings. Each one landing with the same soft receiving welcome. Each one sinking when it is ready. Each one asking nothing of the surface but to be received. And you are the most wonderfully, patiently receiving and completely settled surface. And you are here. And the night is here. And nothing more is needed. Than this. Most simple, most ancient, most completely natural, and deeply freeing thing. To receive. Without following. To allow. Without holding. To let each thing that arrives be received. And to let each thing that is ready go down. Into the beautiful, quiet, dark, knowing that what sinks belongs to the deep, and the surface is yours. still, and settled, and utterly at peace. And as you rest here, as this still and receiving surface, you may begin to feel something quietly shift in the way that important things often shift. Not with a great announcement, but with a soft and deeply satisfying recognition that you were never required to answer every leaf. That the habit of treating every thought as an obligation, every arrival as something that must be resolved before rest is earned, that habit was never the truth of what you are. It was only what the mind had learned to do. In a world that kept asking for responses. But here, at this quiet pond, at this still and patient surface, the world is not asking. The night is not asking. Nothing here is requiring anything of you. And the thoughts can continue to arrive. Because thoughts will always arrive. That is their nature, as it is the nature of leaves to fall. But you, as this surface, this deeply calm and completely settled and beautifully receiving water, you do not need to become each leaf as it lands. You do not need to follow each thought all the way down to wherever thoughts go. You only need to be here. Open, still, patient, receiving, and allowing what passes through to pass through. Completely. And in this, there is a quietly powerful and deeply lasting freedom. Not the freedom of a mind that has emptied itself, but the freedom of a mind that has found the still place underneath all of its activity. The place that was always there. Waiting, beneath every thought that demanded to be followed. Beneath every conversation that replayed itself at midnight. Beneath every plan that assembled itself in the dark. That still place is you. And it has always been you. And it is here, right now. Fully present. Fully settled. Fully at ease. Receiving everything that comes with perfect, calm acceptance. And releasing everything that is ready to go. With no need to watch where it goes. With no need to know what becomes of it. Only the surface. Only the stillness. Only this most completely natural, most deeply nourishing, and most beautifully restful state. of simply being here. Open and still, and at peace with whatever arrives. And now, as the body rests so completely, and as the mind rests in its own quiet, just slightly further back from the place where thoughts arrive, some deeper part of you can carry what was found here tonight. Forward into the nights ahead, not as something to remember, not as a technique to apply, but as something that may simply begin to be there. The way the pond is simply there. On ordinary evenings, when the mind is busy and the thoughts are arriving, and something in you quietly knows that you do not have to follow every single one. In the nights ahead, you may begin to notice thoughts arriving with just a little less weight. Asking just a little less of you before they continue on. Passing through more easily. The way leaves pass through a surface that has learned it does not need to hold on. This is not something you will need to force. It is something that may simply begin to happen. The way all settling happens. Gradually and on its own. And in its own perfectly natural time. And the pond is still here. Still receiving. Still releasing. the surface undisturbed, the night quiet, all around it. And all that you found here tonight continues to work in the deeper, quieter, most beautifully resting parts of you. In its own unhurried way. And now, my voice can begin to fade. You do not need to follow it. The breath can continue on its own, the way it has always known how. And sleep can come in its own quiet time. Without being asked. Without being forced. The pond is still. The surface undisturbed. Nothing left to answer tonight. Nothing left to arrive. Only the water. And the dark. And the soft, patient, stars. Settling. Softening. Still.